position, just like we normally do. Left over right. Everybody show respect. You can either step out, or you can go ahead and kneel down, sit down for a couple breaths here. Get our brain focused, ready to work. Get our body focused, ready to work. Slow, deep breaths. Good. Come on. To start this off, we're just going to get a little bounce going. We're going to keep this bounce idea throughout our spine. So just from here, almost like your feet are made of springs, right? They're just going to keep bouncing here. Let's go ahead and switch one foot to the front, almost like we're running in place, but we're just keeping that bouncing going. I'm just letting my arms move around like rubber, like jello. It's going to be part of our warm-up here. Now, we're going to keep bouncing. We're going to do our shoulder circles. Get those shoulders worked out. Now I look like I'm tap dancing almost. Cross those. Now, keep your feet where they are. It's almost like a horse dance, maybe not quite as wide. Elbows. Now it looks like I'm doing a crazy Fortnite dance. Switch it. I'm going to call this the Wonder Bird. All right. Lift those knees a little bit higher. Should be starting to feel a little bit of burn in the legs. A little bit of the lungs. See, whoa, a little bit of the heart starting to beat. Remember, when you feel that, take that deep breath again. That's going to slow everything down. All right. Now just a shake with the feet. All right, hips. Switch that. Like you're rolling a really big hula hoop. Knees. Switch direction of those knees. Feet with the ankles the whole way around. Switch that circle. Other leg. Left. Good. Now, from here, we're going to go back for 1, 2, 3 bounces like we're taking a limbo. And then we're going to reach underneath the tunnel of our legs as far back as we can for 1, 2, 3 bounces. Here we go. And bounce, bounce, bounce. Limbo. Tunnel. 2, 3. Limbo. 2, 3. Tunnel. 2, 3. Limbo. 2, 3. And tunnel. 2, 3. Good. All right. So from here, we're going to do a little bit of a leg, a little bit of core workout, and we're going to look like Muay Thai fighters. If you've never seen or you haven't, or you don't know what Muay Thai fighting is, it's a lot of really hard kicks, a lot of knees, a lot of elbows, and some crazy conditioning. So you'll see a lot of knee lifts, and that's what we're going to do. So if you see me from the side, I'm trying to bring that knee up sideways to try to touch the bottom of my arm. We're going to rotate both sides, so one side then the other side. Doesn't matter how fast you're going, you don't have to keep up, but we want to try to lift that leg up as much as we can. Here we go. Make sure you're breathing with it. We're going to go for 15 more seconds. 14, 13, 12, a little slower count. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. One more little warm up, and then I think we're starting to feel loose here, starting to get everything moving. Got to get those hips and those shoulders working out. So let's do this one. Those of you who know your hook punch, If you don't, that's all right. We're going to get in a second. We can also work it like your elbows. We're going to get those hips turned the whole way around, and like always, we're going to release that back heel so that we get a little bit more torque out of our movement. Here we go. Doesn't matter. You don't have to keep up with us. Once again, we're going to do this for a time limit. We're just going to go for 15 seconds. Get a nice gentle ring in the spine. Twist it up a little bit. Wake up all those internal organs, our stomach, our lungs, our heart. And up. All right. So the first two moves we're going to work on today, some of you might know, they're going to be familiar to you, are your jab and your cross. Jab is going to be traditionally with the front hand. We can do a jab with the backhand. The main difference between a jabbing punch and a stronger blasting punch is, think of a jab like if you're riding in the car with your brother and your sister, and they're going, hey, be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. Now, that's not hurting her shoulder, but it's definitely annoying and it's distracting. So it's not going to be my powerful punch. It's still going to sting if it hits you, but it takes the mind off of what we're setting up for our next punch. So let's do this. I'm going to face sideways so that everybody can see what my arm is doing, what my feet are doing. Very important. As we're getting into this punch, we're all going to keep the same framework for our stance. What's that going to look like? Well, legs, knees always have to be bent and fighting. You're not going to get anything good out of straight legs. You're losing your balance and your power, so drop that. Now, as opposed to my Kempo, I'm going to lift up that back heel. Why again? Remember when we were bouncing? Well, now it's spring loaded. I'm going to take both hands and I'm going to put them up. Now from here, we're just going to fire that jab. Step and back, step and back, step and back. So the same leg is moving in and out. Back leg's going to stay where it is for now. I have to keep my defense up as my offense goes in and out. So just the jab, just the front arm. I'm working on my left. You can work on either. We're going to switch both sides, just like we always do here. We'll balance here. So get that stance. Knees are bent. Back heels up. Guards up. And jab. In, out. Go. In, out. Go. Pop. Go. Pop. Go. Boom. Go. Boom. Go. Pop. Go. Pop. Go. Pop. Go. Pop. Go. Pop. Go. Pop. Go, pop, go, boom, good. Right from here, we're just going to switch to the other direction. That's going to open up my other hand for the same jab. So whichever arm you were using, it should be the other in front now. We're going to work on that jab. Same stance dynamic, same arm dynamic. I want to step with that front leg, front punch, reset, out, in. Out, in. So what are all the things that the jab can do for me? We already talked about the story of annoying. Hey, hey, hey. That's one thing it can do is if I keep throwing jabs to Miss Carrie, she's going to have to keep looking at it. So what does that give me? One thing I start doing is I start watching. Well, how is she taking care of those jabs? She's doing almost the same block. So if she still uses the same block, I can see what's open now. Where do I go to next? 2, I can start gauging my range. I can see her. I might not even throw the whole jab, and I might just see how far I can reach. Am I in range yet? No, not quite. But I know I'm pretty close if I can reach the arm. So jab, range tester. Testing the water of my fighter, how are they defending? And 3, setting up my next shots. All right, there was your commercial break. Let's go back to that jab. We're on that second arm now. And it's going to go out, reset. Out, reset. Out, reset. Out, reset. Remember, work at your own pace. If you need to go as slow as we just did right there, now, you keep it that same pace. Ready, and move. Out, in. Move, pop. Move, boom. Move. 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 Good. Shake that out. There's our jab. Now, our next tie-in is going to be our cross punch. Now, it's called a cross because if you look, as my body turns, I should be crossing into my center line. I never want to throw a punch that goes straight out to my shoulder. Why? If you look back here, there's no body here. It's all blank space, so it's not tied to my body mass. Now, see all of the black of my uniform behind the punch? That means my body mass is behind it from the direction of the punch. With this, we're going to use both the step and torque. But before we put them both together, let's just work on the torque. So from here, we're going to do this just like we would a forward bow. But we're going to let that heel come up. That's also going to let my knee drop a little bit and my shoulders and hips to really turn. I'm going to get as much torque out of that as I can. That is the most important part of that equation. So here we go. We're keeping the arms up again. We've got our punch with the torque. Reset. Notice it's my back arm now. My power arm. Punch. Reset. Keep that heel up. Punch. Reset. Punch. Reset. Punch. Reset. This foot should feel almost like a little screw going back and forth into the ground. Now, we're going to blast those out. Once again, you go at your pace. You can stay at this motion right here, out, in, that's perfectly fine. We're going to amp it up for a little bit of test, a little bit of challenge, a little bit of cardio in here now. And moves, 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 moves. Good. Switch those up. So I just brought my left foot over to cover. Now I'm set for the other side. Our cross hand jab. And not jab, cross hand punch. Same idea. I've got to keep my guard up as that cross comes out. Pow. Ready. And 1, 2, 3. Turn those hips. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. We're going to take a little break and move on to the legs here. But one quick note. Showing you from the front here, something that I want to avoid when I'm doing these punches is letting the elbow come up. That's going to detach once again. Right here, see the black of the uniform behind the fist? It has mass behind it. I just lost a good chunk of my mass. I'm also using more arm muscle than I need to. 2, it takes longer and it's more telegraphed. It's going to be a slower punch. So that goes with both punches. Imagine a string tied to your knuckles, pulling that fist out. Same thing with my cross punch. I don't want to let that elbow come up at all. I want it to go straight out. We are going to use that idea in a second. That's going to be for our circles. All right, let's get back up. Let's get back into some legs and not just some footwork. Let's get the legs working in some kicking motions for some hip looseners. We're going to tie some of these into our combos as well. So we're going to do this one right from almost a front position stance, but we're going to pull our fists back like we would a horse stance. And from here, we're going to go knees straight up. Now look at my foot. It's not pointed down, it's pointed up, and I'm pulling my toes back because right from here, instead of a front ball kick today, we're gonna go side kick and push that heel straight out, back in, back down. So from the front here, the weapon that's going out to my target, it's not gonna make a circle, it's gonna go straight out. You get the blade of the foot there. We're gonna do both sides, so we're gonna go one leg, then the other leg. Here we go. 1, 2, up, out, in, down. 3, up, out, in, down. 4, up, out, in, down. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Good. Shake that out again. Let's get back into the footwork now. Let's tie that combo together. So from our guard, we had our jab step in and out. I can always use my jab that way. That's a one-off. That's when I'm testing things out. But if I want to combo it up with the upper hand, I'm going to add another step in with that foot. So I've got step, step, rotate. Notice how I place that other arm back up in my guard. Let's get those both together. We're going to do 10 slow motion, 10 blast. Move, step, rotate step. Then I'm going to reset that same footwork. Move, front leg, back leg, reset. Move, front arm, back arm, reset. Move, jab, cross, reset. 3, jab, cross, reset. 4, boom, boom, reset. 5, pop, pop, reset. I'll face all of you for 5 of those. Move, boom, boom, check out the straight lines. Move, front arm, back arm. Move, front leg, back leg, and move, pop, pop. Now we're going to go a little bit faster. Once again, you know the drill with pacing. Go at the pace that you work best in. Try your best. Even if you goof up, if you're working your hardest, you're still learning. All right, here we go. And move. 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 Good. Other side, and then we're going to bring some kicks into it. So, guards up. Same idea here. One thing I want all of you to think about, you can do this with your Kempo, you can do this with your sparring, is once you figure out one side of something, and you know you can do it, you actually have both sides. You have the capacity in your brain, all of you, to put that together and work out the other side. For instance, if you have short form 1 on the right side, you can, a lot of you, figure that out on the left side. Same thing with this drill here. Once you get the basic mechanics, you might just have to slow it down when you get to the other side. You're going to find that you pick it up a lot easier than you might originally think. So, the 2 moves. We've got our step with our jab. I got to pull this rear leg up to match it and rotate the hips as I pull my arm back. Cross, reset, 9 more. 1, 2, reset. 1, 2, reset. Jab, cross, reset. Front, back, reset. Front arm, back arm, reset. Front leg, back leg, reset. 1 goes out, 1 defends, reset. 1, 2, reset. 1, 2, reset. 1, 2, reset. 1, 2. Now let's blast it out. Let's get a little bit faster. Here we go. Move. 1, 2. Move. 1, 2. Move. 1, 2. Move. 1, 2. Move, 1, 2. Move, 1, 2. Move, 1, 2. Move, 1, 2. Good. Little bit of a break. I've got an exercise I want to put in here in a second, but I'm going to pass it off to Miss Carrie for a little extraneous exercise here.
It's a little extraneous, guys. We're going to do 10, 10s, and 10s. My favorite. We're going to do 10 jumping jacks, 10 lunges on each leg, and then 10 squats. Okay?
All right.
We're going to really get the legs burning.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Straight into those lunges.
1, both legs.
2,
2, both legs. 3, both legs. 4, both legs. 5, both legs. 6, both legs. 7, 8, both legs. 9, and 10.
We're going to do our squats. We're going to challenge you guys a little bit on a squat. I'm going to see if you can jump up a little bit. So when you do your squat, okay, we're only doing 10 of them, guys, to do the best you can. Here we go. 1,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, next challenge. Legs should be feeling toasty right now. We're gonna do a little burnout with our punches and with our steps. But in order to get that down, first thing we have to do is our quick feet. So I want you to run. We're not doing high knees on this one. We're just moving our feet up and down as fast as we possibly can. We're all gonna turn into the Flash right now. Whichever superhero you want to look at. So, just for 10-second burst, not very long. Fast as you can, pump those feet. Here we go. Move. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you might have noticed something. When I was pumping my feet, I was moving my arms with me. Natural thing that happens whenever we run, we use our arms with us. That same motion can be translated into our punches. So when you step, when everybody starts slow motion with me, and just jog in place, move those arms. Now, turn those fists upside down and make them feel more like punches into the belly. Now, start letting your weight land a little bit more and let those hips turn with those punches. Now we're going to do 10 seconds as fast as we can with the feet again and let it work our fists really fast. Here we go. Move. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Little bit of a cardio workout here. So, different ways we can work our body. Strength, right? Building up how much force we can exert with our muscles, with our arms, with our legs, with our core. Flexibility, how much we lengthen those muscles, allow us to move quicker and keep us from getting hurt. Endurance, how long can we work those muscles without tiring out? That one is a good one to work endurance. All right, so what did we look at so far? We had jab crosses. We had a little bit of side kick work here. So let's put in a little kick punch combo here. Let's take that side kick and we're going to work our front leg. Doesn't have to be a high kick. We're thinking of kicking up into the thigh, even the hips. If we can kick higher, great. but it doesn't need to be that high for this kick. We're thinking of stopping somebody, which is why this is called a stop kick, as they come into attack. That kick is going to keep the attack from moving in. So we're going to go kick, jab, that sets up my step forward, rotate, cross. Here we go. We're going to do 10 on one side, 10 on the other. We're just going to do this one slow because I want to get into those circular punches. Lots of fun, our hooks and our uppercuts. We're going to work it all together again. So we've got stop kick, jab, cross, reset. Stop, 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 jab, cross, reset, and stop, jab, cross, reset. Brain malfunction on sensei there. Switch feet. Other foot in front now. Once again, just to give you a visual, here's the idea of that stop kick. I really have to know the range of my foot, and I have to be good with timing. But if I'm in my sparring here, and my opponent comes in, I'm using that leg to put a stopper on it. And then, of course, I can follow up with whatever strikes I want to put in there to follow up with. And here's the other cool thing. We're using closed fists right now, which is also important to note. Whenever you're using your fists in a punch, we're only going to use our pointer finger and middle knuckle. Those are our strong knuckles. Anything else, they're too weak, they're going to get hurt if we end up hitting with them. So what I like to pretend, we're going to play a little bit of pretend here, is that your fist, when it becomes a hitting weapon, all you have at the end of your wrist is this triangle here. When you're using your fist, nothing else. When I use a hammer, the rest of the fist can appear there. But I'm only imagining that triangle so that I'm knowing, I'm being exact with which part of my hand is hitting. But I can use this same idea with open hands. I can go palm, palm. I can go hammer, hammer. Just like my Kempo, it's the drivers underneath and the principles of offense and defense that I'm keeping as the blueprint, and then I can kind of plug and play and make my own techniques. That's the fun part of it. Now, let's switch legs. Let's look at that same idea on the other side and balance ourselves out. So we've got our up, out, stop kick, jab, cross, reset. Stop kick, jab, cross, reset. Stop kick, jab, cross, reset. Stop, jab, cross. Stop, jab, cross. 3 more. 1, pop. 2, pop, pop. 3, boom, boom. So there's a little setup. This is more of a defensive into that combo. So I could look at, what if my opponent's coming in? Oh, they're a tiger. I'm going to play a little crane and let them walk into my attack. Or I can be a little bit of the snake. I can use my jab to start looking in, and then I set up my attack. 2 ways of using the same motion. Let's add one more kick, actually. Take it another route. Instead of getting into the hook and that uppercut yet, which I want to do, let's explore another kick. This is everybody's favorite, the roundhouse. Now we're going to use this one as a follow-up. We did the first one before, defensively. The second one that we're looking at, roundhouse, is going to be offensive. It's out of our attack mode. And it's going to set up right off of my cross. Now, if I take away the arms here and I just look at the hips, my weight is on the front leg, my hips are forward. That is the perfect setup for me to fire a kick off the back leg. Here's the thing, it really could be any kick. If I have an open target in the front, I can use my front kick. I could take that the whole way to the side and use my side kick or I can use my circle and hit my roundhouse, which is what we're going to do today. The thing I have to make sure of, that front foot has to turn. So here's two things you can do. On my cross, I can mask that turn of the foot. And now I'm already there for my fire. Or two, if I'm really good at my roundhouse, I let my knee pivot. But I absolutely do not, never want to fire my roundhouse kick and keep my foot pointed forward. Bad for the knee, bad for my power. I can actually hurt myself on that one really bad. So here we go. We're going to do this one once again, just 10 times slow on both sides. And then I'm going to give you guys a chance to jam on a couple of these on your own. So we've got guards up, step jab. Let's do rotate cross on this one. Roundhouse. Let's go back down for this. We can always land forward and keep fighting through it. But it's harder to land backwards, so it's going to keep us a little bit more trained. 2, step, jab. Notice I twisted my foot there, my front foot, pivot, roundhouse. Back in. Jab, pivot, roundhouse. Jab, cross, pivot. I'm still torquing, roundhouse. Last one like that. Jab, cross, pivot, roundhouse. Now, second 5, I'm just going to let the flamingo pivot my foot. Jab, cross, round. Jab, cross, round. Jab, cross, round. Last one. Jab, cross, round. Good. Switch legs. Last time, and I'm going to bring up the screen, I'm going to let you all actually show off some of the combinations that we've been working on here. So, other side, I've got jab. I'm going to take my twist as I punch. Round. Back down. Jab with my step. Cross with my twist. Round. Jab, cross, twist, round. Jab, cross, twist, round. Now let's get our pivot with our flamingo. Jab, cross, kick. Jab, cross, kick. Jab, cross, kick. And jab, cross, kick. Now, before I bring the screen down, let you guys show off a little bit, here's the guidelines. It doesn't matter what side you put forward. If you want to throw your left hand forward, a lot of us, if you're right-handed, your right hand's going to want to be in the back so it can be in the power hand. If you're left-handed or you just like putting the left hand in the back, that's fine. But here's what I want to see is use of that jab cross. Here's how you can work it. You can do your kick into your jab cross, maybe throw a couple more in there, or you can do your jab cross round, or put it all together and get your kick, jab, cross, round. Notice I wasn't going that fast. This doesn't have to be a fast drill. Let it be a clean drill. All right. Here we go. I'm putting it on the view for you guys. Yep, our Nicole's already in it. Who else is showing off their combos here? I'm looking. There you go, Finn. Yep. Nice. Just keep your head up and keep your guard up. Max is in it now. Keep your eyes forward. Pretend like you guys are fighting me. Ugh. Yep. There you go, Jalen. Nice, Summer. That was clean. That was really clean. Nice. Is that Ellie? Awesome, guys. Let's see here.
Let's see it, Mari.
Yeah, Mari, I just switched over. Let me see what you're working on. Sai, you're fighting a whole group of ninjas. Nico's nice, buddy.
Mari.
Joaquin, good stuff. Good stuff. Come on back up. Let's add to this now. Damien, saw you moving there as well. So, what were our ranges in all of those? What's our longest range we have? Feet, our kicks. So we got that done. Check that box off. I can use those as defensive or offensive. What was our medium range weapons? My fists or my open hands. Check that box out. What about close range? So this is where we're going to get into our hooks and our uppercuts. Hooks also are a very easy translation to elbows. Now, why don't we use those in sparring? Because they're really hard to control and they're really heavy, they're really dangerous, they can hurt easily. But for my defense, know that if I know how to throw a hook punch in range, I can throw an elbow in range and I can still use my same principles of motion. Let's look at those short range weapons. Once again, we're on our two knuckles again, even though we're making circles. We're going to use the same template almost that we did for our jab cross. It's going to be front arm, back arm. Here's the one big difference. When I use the front arm this time, I'm going to rotate my hips away. Now, do I want to let my head follow that? No, because that's where I'm attacking. I'm going to let my shoulders and my hips go, but I want to keep my head up front. So as I hook, think of your roundhouse elbow and just let your fist lead that elbow and let the hip turn with it. Here we go. 1, pop. Notice I'm keeping my other guard up. 2, boom. 3, 4, pop. 5, pop. 6, boom. 7, 8, 9, pop. 10, boom. Nice job. Let's switch legs here. 1, boom. Turn that hip the whole way the other direction. Think of your roundhouse elbow movement. 2, boom. 3, 4, 5, boom. 6, pow. 7, boom. 8, boom. 9, 10. Now, something interesting here. When I rotate this leg, most of my weight goes on the back leg. So from this hook, there's my side kick again. So I've got a little built-in flamingo. Looking at that from the side, it's a little bit of a retreating motion back into my back leg, but I can pop that side kick out again. And if I want to add a little bit more height on the kick, watch my bottom foot. I just need to put a little second pivot in there, and it lets me get a little bit more height. So something we can piece together in a second here. Actually, you know what? Let's do it right now. That just light bulb just came up. Let's explore it. So, let's go back to the first side, right off that hook. Bring this knee up like you're going to walk away. Let that side kick come out, and then right back down. Hook, side kick, reset. Hook, side kick, reset. Now, some of you might be thinking, wait a minute, Sensei, that's the same side kick I was using for my jab cross. Could I go right into my jab cross again? Absolutely. So, if your brain's working like it should be, like a smart martial artist right now, you're seeing that, hey, wait a minute, all these little pieces I'm learning, I can rearrange them and they fit together. That's part of how you make unlimited combos. You might have 4 or 5 moves and you just use them in different ways for different occasions. Here we go again. Hook, side kick, doesn't have to be high on this one. Hook, side. Hook, turn those hips, side. Good. Switch it up. Here we go. Hook, side. Hook, side. Hook, side. Hook, side. Notice how I'm not letting my head turn, even though my hips are turning. I want to keep my eyes forward the whole time. Hook and side. All right. Now let's bring in the uppercut. Now uppercut should look very familiar because it's very close to another punch we have, which is our back to knuckle punch. I could take the back to knuckle punch to the stomach, or I could take it up to the head. Now the big difference between the two of them, back to knuckle punch is a straight line. Uppercut is hitting up, there's the upper part of it, and it's making a bit of a circle. So I can't reach as far as my back to knuckle punch can reach. I gotta be a little bit closer to hit that uppercut, either low or high. So we're gonna use the back leg for this, just like we did for the cross. Something a little bit different, since I'm using a circle, I'm gonna let my arm make a little, just a slight circle and dip to come back up. Now I don't want to end up right here. I'm not punching bricks like Mario. I'm finishing maybe my own chest height, because I'm not going to go much further past the face. So I'll rotate and strike up. Rotate, strike up. Very close to this idea. I'm just leading with the fist. Here we go. Uppercut punches. And 1, pop. 2, boom. 3, pow. 4, boom. 5, pop. 6, boom. Notice I'm still keeping my defense. 7, boom. 8, pow. 9, pow. 10, pow. Switch legs. Other leg now. Back hip is rotating into that back arm. Here we go. 1, pop. 2, pop. 3, boom. 4, pop. 5, pop. 6, pop. 7, boom. 8, pop. 9, pop. 10, pop. Good. Shake that out. All right. We've been hitting all these stances, all these combos. Now it's time for a little brain teaser test. It's the end, getting towards the end of class. It's getting warmer, so everybody might be melting. If you need to slow this down, that's okay. Get your focus up. We're going to put all 4 hand attacks together in one combination. This is a classic boxer's combination. Jab, front arm, cross, back arm, hook, front arm, uppercut. We're going to go that slow for 5. We're going to do our 5, 5, 5 for this last one. So we've got move, jab, cross, hook. See how I'm turning that hip backwards. Uppercut, bring it forward again, reset. 2, jab step, cross turn step, hook turn, uppercut rotate, reset. Jab step, cross step, hook rotate, upper rotate, reset. Jab step, cross step, hook, upper. Now let's flow. We're not worried about speed, but we're going to put all those movements together using our mechanics. And go. Jab, cross, hook, upper. Jab, cross, hook, upper. Jab, cross, hook, upper. Jab, cross, hook, upper. And jab, cross, hook, upper. Now here's your challenge. Blast it out. Get lost. That's okay. Here we go. Move, jab, cross, hook, upper. 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 and move. Jab, cross, hook, up. Switch legs. 5, 5, and 5 again. Get that. For us over here, this is our weak side. This might be going over to your strong side. Get good at your weak side. It's going to make your strong side stronger. And you never know when you might pull it out. Here we go. Jab. Cross. Hook. Upper. Step jab. Rotate cross. Rotate hook. Rotate upper. Step jab. Step rotate cross. Rotate. Rotate. Front arm. Back arm. Front arm. Back arm. Front. Back. Cross. Upper. Let's flow now. And jab, cross, hook, up. Step, rotate, rotate, rotate. Jab, cross, hook, up. 2 more. Jab, cross, hook, up. Last one. Jab, cross, hook, up. All right, blast it. See our boxers out there, and move. Move, jab, cross, hook, up. 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 And move, jab, cross, hook, up. All right. So, last little chunk of time here. I'm going to bring the cameras back up on you guys again. I want you to go back to the bounce idea. And I don't want you to think of big bounce up. But I want you to think of keep moving on your feet. And then you're just going to shadow box a little bit. Don't worry about going fast. Work what we worked. You might just throw a jab in there. You might throw a jab cross round. That might switch you. You might just throw a hook. Hook into your side kick. Hook into your uppercut. Jab cross hook upper. You have all those you can work on. There's no wrong answers. Let's check it out. Everybody's on. Let's see ya. Yep, there you go. Nice guys, nice guys. Keep those arms up, Jalen. I like what I'm seeing. Keep those arms up in front of you.
Nice, Ellie.
Nice job.
Nicole.
Good. Make sure you keep one leg in front of you, Max, and you're always lifting your knees up when you kick. Nice, Mari. Dean's in the house. Says, I want to be a boxer too. Nice, guys. Sai. You punched yourself off camera. There you are. Nice, Joaquin. Good precision there, buddy. Summer. Really, really cool. Awesome. Come on back up.
Nice, Jalen.
All right. Before we close out today, everybody come on into your horse stance. We're going to do 50. 5-0. I want you to do 50 front 2 knuckle punches. Don't worry about how fast you go. I want each of them to be strong. Once you finish your 50, come on back up to a front position. Horse stance and go. 50 of them. Hit them. Yeah. Nice. I like what I'm seeing, guys. Lots of effort. Summer says I'm through on that. That was green belt, brown belt speed. Dean and Nico. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good. Looks like everybody's finished up. Really nice work today, guys. I'm going to bow out and then everybody can say their byes. Remember, before we bow out, today we have a class at 4 o'clock for anyone who is purple belt, and blue-green. We're going to look at all your material for the next rank. So if you fall in that category, come join us again at 4 for your material class, and we're going to get you moving. Other than that, awesome work, always so good for us to see you. I have fun working out with you guys. I hope you have a blast too. And you're all gonna be ninjas whenever you come back and see us again in person. Nice strong front position. Show respect. Step out. Take your breath.